So let's welcome back to the channel. I am Ayush and we are continuing web animations using GSAP. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, then make sure to subscribe this channel. Also, if you haven't watched earlier part, then make sure to watch that first, because today we are diving into the practical part and we are gonna create a beautiful loader. So before getting started, let me show you what we are going to create. If I just show you, if I just refresh this page, as you can see, this is the loader I am going to create and you are also going to create. As you can see, this is like first my Thunderbolt icon and then my animation is running. Okay, so this is kind of a loader effect, or not kind of, it is a loader effect. Okay, so first of all, let's understand how does it is actually working. So first of all, if I just refresh it, then as you can see, first of all, this stroke is drawing. As you can see, like the stroke is drawing and then it is getting filled and then it is getting scale out. If you just see, it is getting scale out and then my panels are going on. Let's call it as panel only. So that panel is like opening. So these are my steps of the animation. Okay, for if you want to create any animation, just see the steps, step by step process, how it is going to animate. So first of all, what is it is happening? First of all, stroke and then fill, scale out, and then the panel animation. So in total, I guess 4 animation or 5 animation are there. Okay, so what we are going to do is, this is the basic thing. Okay, so first of all, this is my, like, what you can say, default page. Now let's go to the coding part. So as you can see, this is my VS Code, and over here what I am going to do is, first of all, we will create the Thunderbolt. Okay, so I will go over here and let's call it as loader, because it is a loader, so that's why we will call it as loader. And in loader we have a Thunderbolt. So let's add a loader hyphen inner, and I already have this SVG, Thunder SVG. So because I want to animate that SVG, that's why I will have to add that SVG in my HTML. If I just use it in the image tag, then it won't work. That's why I will add the SVG over here. And if I just show you that, it is showing nothing because I will have to add some CSS also. Like my Thunderbolt icon is here, but it's white. That's why I'm not able to see. So what I'm going to do is, in CSS, I will add a loader and position fix, and as you can see, it will be on the top of the everything. And now I will add inset 0. So what it will does is, it will just took my whole screen, and now what I'm going to do is, I will add a background color of red. Now make sure to just dim your eyes, because you are going to see a very bright red color. And as you can see, this is my arrow, sorry, this is my Thunderbird icon, and this basic thing. Now let's change the color to little blackish like this, I guess. Okay, this one will work, I guess. Yeah, it is working. Now what I am going to do is, loader hyphen inner, and I will add width of 100 pixel. So it will just take 100 pixel. As you can see, it is taking 100 pixel. And also I want it to be center. So display grid, and place items center. So it will be center. Okay, it will be center of the whole screen, as you can see. Now I want to animate my SVG. How will I do it? I will just inspect and show you. So this is my Thunderbolt icon. Okay, so I have used a SVG, and if you don't know a little bit about SVG, then it's okay. You can just copy paste my code. It's very easy. And as you can see, this is a mask. So I have masked my rectangle. So what I'm going to do is, in this rect, as you can see, this creates a rectangle in this, and it is a masking that. So what I'm going to do is, I will add a transform and translate y of, let's say, translate y of 50%. So as you can see, my Thunderbolt icon is half filled now. So what I have to do is, like, I just have to transform it minus 100% at the initial, 100%, sorry, not minus, 100%. And as soon as my animation start, as soon as my animation point is reached, it will just decrease this to 0. Okay, so it will just create my animation. That's the very simple thing. Now let's add this bolt rect in my CSS, and by default it will be transform translate y of 100%. So it is now just outline. Okay, if I just refresh it, and as you can see, it is just outline. Now what I am going to do is, I will also play with this outline. So in my path, I have just defined the outline of the path. Okay, so this is the stroke. As you can see, if I just change the color, then as you can see, it will be red now. So I just want to what you can say, I just want to animate this stroke. So in SVG it is possible. Okay, so I in CSS I will have to write two property. First of all, stroke dash array, and inside this I have two options. First of all, my width, if I just give it 10 pixel, as you can see it is like taking a 10 pixels of gap. And second property is like this, so it will just have like what you can say, a simple effect. Now as you can see it is just starting from here. Also I will just give a stroke offset, uh, stroke stroke dash offset to 0 pixel, because if I just do this, if I just do this, as you can see it is just having this what you can say, lines. And if I just print over here, let's say 100 pixel, then as you can see it is just moving away. And as soon as it reaches 1000 or like something like that, then it just makes it little bit weird, as you can see. So that's why we give this what you can say, stroke dash offset to 0 pixel, and I will give this as a 1000 pixel, 1000. So as you can see it is just a like bit of this, and I will defaultly give this 0 because I don't want to show anything at the initial point. So I will just add this to property in my CSS. So my id is bold path and hash bold path, and over here I will give stroke dash offset to 0 pixel, and also stroke dash array, stroke dash array to 0 pixel and 1000 pixel. So now we know what we have to animate. I just have to animate this property dash array. So I will just go to my GSAP first of all, and as you can see it is having nothing as of now. So I will create a timeline. Let TL equal to gsap.timeline, and if you want then you can also give a default duration or something like that. And over here I will target tl.to, and I will target my bolt path, because first of all I want to animate this bolt path, and inside this what I want to give, you already know this, I will give this stroke dash array. And stroke dash array, make sure to what you can say, camel case this like this. And now what I want to do is I will take a 600. So I measured up, it will take 600 seconds. As you can see this is like creating the same effect. Now I will just change the duration to, let's say, 2 seconds is okay. So as you can see it is taking 2 seconds to run this animation like this. And after 2 seconds what I want to do, I want to fill my animation, simple. So I will again take tl.to, and I will take my bolt rect over here. And what I'm going to do is I will take a duration of, let's say, 2 seconds. 2 seconds is more than enough. And y equals to 0. So as you can see now, first of all my stroke animation will run, and then the fill animation. Now I want to scale out. So what I can do is I can just scale out its parent, loader.inner, tl.to loader.inner, and scale to 0. So as you can see now, my stroke animation, fill animation, and then scale out animation. Now what's next? The panel animation. Okay, so for panel I will have to change the markup, because if I just show you, then it is a 5 separate section. As you can see now it is a 5 separate section which is moving. So I will have to create that 5 section. Okay, so over here I will give dot loader panel like this, and over here I will add panel of 5, because there is 5 section, that's why. Now in CSS I will target this loader panel, loader panel position absolute inset 0. Okay, so it will just automatically come before and for like the simple thing. And also what I am going to do is I will add my loader inner a position of relative, because what it will does is it will automatically bring this loader inner to front. As you can see there is no change, as you can see like this. But what I am going to do is I will just pick up this color and add it in the panel. Uh, Panel, I hope I have written the right spelling. Panel and background color of this. Now as you can see, the panel has no height, so that's why it is taking like this. So I can just add display flex, so all childs will have some of the height. If I just show you, my panel has display flex and it's still not taking because of some reason maybe. So I can just what you can say, I can just give my panel of height 100%, or even though if not this, then I can give a flex of 1, so it will take automatically all the height. This is like very simple thing, as you can see. And if I just refresh, then my Thunderbolt animation is running fine and my background color is also there. Now I just want to animate the panel. That's the very last thing I will do. tl.2.panel, and over here what I'm going to do is y equals to minus 100%, so it will just go out. Also what I'm going to do is I will give a pointer event, not pointer event, I will give a duration of, let's say, 2 seconds, sorry, duration of 2, so it means 2 seconds. Also make sure to add a pointer event of none, because like it should not be clickable. Okay, so if you want, then you can add it at the end also, but yeah, I just prefer it like this way. So as you can see, my animation is done. Now the panel is not moving as I wanted. As you can see over here, what it is happening is my panel is opening one by one. So I can just add a stagger property for that, stagger of, let's say, 0.3. So what it will does is it will create a delay between all these panels. As you can see now, it is filled and scale out, and as you can see, it is moving as I wanted. So this is the basic, very basic loading animation which you can also create. And as you can see, like it is just having like 17 lines of JS code and like around 20-30 lines of HTML, and like that only 30 lines of CSS, and it's my animation is being created. If I just refresh, my stroke one, fill one, scale out, and the panel reveal. Okay, so this is the very basic, and I will recommend what you can do is, instead of adding pointer event, you can just animate the whole loader. tl.2, if I just show you like what's the issue, if I just show you that this is the animation and it is running, and if I just see, then if I just inspect, then my loader panel is coming over here. So what I want to do is, after my animation is run, I just want to hide this loader element. Okay, so over here I will add loader, and I will give pointer event of none. So what it will does is it will just add a pointer event of none at the last. If I just show you, this is the my animation, and my animation has done, and my animation is now completed. As soon as it's completed, it should add a pointer event. It's not adding for some reason, so instead of this I can add some more property, like let's say I will add a y of minus 100%, so it will just move out of my screen only. So if I just refresh, my stroke animation, fill animation, scale animation, panel reveal animation, and then my loader will be completely hidden. So I can just target, select the text and all stuff. So I hope you like this video, and if you have any questions in this video, then make sure to comment that question. I will definitely try to reply all of you. And that's it for today's video. I will be seeing you in the next video. So stay safe and bye bye.